Kakra, you've spoken about the public entities. What of the private ones?
Good.
What do you do to involve them? Because it looks like they are also doing well.
Good.
There are lots of things coming up with regards to the sea. You go, there's a new hangout and all of that. What are you doing to involve them in all of this?
Good. You've asked a very good question. I think your line of questions are very much appreciative, I must admit. You see, when I was talking, I had to say a big greetings to our private sector. We call them the Ghana Tourism Federation. The Ghana Tourism Federation is the private sector wing of our tourism sector. They are made up of various tourism trade associations. If I say tourism trade association, what I mean is that we have the Ghana Hotels Association there. We have the Tour Operators Union of Ghana. We have the Kids in Tourism, Tourism Society of Ghana, Tour Guides Association, Car Rentals Association of Ghana, Travel Agents. We have the Tour Operators, of course. So all these people, we have about 33 trade associations under the Ghana Tourism Federation, which all the private sector people within the tourism value chain that you spoke about are all there. They are all under that umbrella. So what we do is to engage and involve them. This December in GH, Year of Return, Beyond the Return, it's a major boost for them. They have been on board and they are still on board. Usually what we do is to have conversations with them. Anytime when we have even conversation, our media publicity and marketing and promotions, they are always with us to be able to push the agenda. Now, what we are doing is that at any point in time, they are fully involved in the various processes that take place within the Beyond the Return. Some, we have this Visit Ghana app, which of course most of them are roped on. The restaurants, the hotels, the tour guides, the tourist sites and attractions, they are all rolled onto, most of them are onto the Visit Ghana app. Now, this Visit Ghana app, what is it is that it helps people to locate the various tourism establishments. For example, if you want to book a hotel, you just go onto the Visit Ghana app and then you book your hotel. Yes. So it is an app which is helping the private sector. And also what happens is that we have as part of the Experience Ghana, Share Ghana agenda, we were able to let them have some kind of good packages. And these packages, of course, have helped to be able to push the tourism industry. If I say packages for people to go to the various tourist sites and attractions and experience our tourism. With them experiencing our tourism, there is a lot that goes into it.
Kakra, continue with your submission.
Yes, so our private sector is very key to us. As a matter of fact, let me say it here and now, that the private sector is the engine of growth of the tourism industry. Tourism is private sector driven and government sector led. That is why we don't joke with our private sector people. We don't joke with them. They are always with us, and anytime we are undertaking any initiative. For example, the Experience Ghana, Share Ghana, like I mentioned, they were part of it. Destination Ghana, they have been part of it all throughout the time. Most of our programs and activities for December in GH, all the events, they are putting up packages for the various people that are coming into the country. For example, the tour operators. Now, let me take the tour operators. When the tour operator, let me give a big greetings to Madam Alisa Osei Asama. She's the president of the Tour Operators Union. And then also the new president of the Ghana Tourism Federation, Charles Edujemfi. As a matter of fact, when the tour operator picks a tour, the tour operator moves with some part of the value chain, of the tourism value chain. If I say some part of the tourism value chain, what I mean is this. When the tour operator moves, the car rental people come in. They bring their cars, right? They get revenue. They get money from there. It boosts more foreign exchange into the national kitty. And then also you have the tour guides. The tour guides will take them to the tourist sites, isn't it? The tour guides will get what they have to get. It rakes money into the economy. Then the tourist sites and attractions, they also have a charge for the tourist site. It brings money to the economy. Then also you have also the restaurants. They'll go to the restaurants, isn't it? Good. They'll go and eat at the restaurants. So all these tourism value chain, all of them come into the whole thing, and then it makes it very beautiful. And each and every one of them enjoys the benefit of it, in as much as the country also benefits. Then also, not forgetting also, Finally, they'll go and sleep in their hotels.
Exactly.
They'll have their conferences in their hotels. They have their meetings in their hotels. In recent times, the Ghana Tourism Authority has put together what we call the Meetings, Incentives, Conferences, and Events Department. That department mainly is to look at the various meetings, incentives, conference, and events that take place within the country. So you realize that most of these hotels undertake these MICE. They undertake MICE. So we are selling Ghana as a preferred MICE destination for Africa and West Africa. So these are some of the things that our private sector is fully involved in. So if you asked better.
Kudos to you guys. I mean, you're doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
Has the event started already?
Yes, the events have started.
So take us through some of the events that will be happening this December.
Yeah. Now, this December, we are expected to have a number of events and activities that have been put in place.
Oh, it's in the book?
Yes, this is a magazine. This is a magazine that was launched by the Honorable Minister for Tourism, Arts and Culture, December in GH, Beyond the Return. And this magazine contains everything that has to do with December in GH. And then also it has various events that take place. You have a lot of information in there. And then
everything has got to do with
December in GH.
Okay.
And this
is it available?
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Continue with your submission for me. So this is the book. Is it available in shops? Is it free? Is it selling at a price?
Good. Thank you. It is free. It is free. So
it's a magazine.
Yes, it's a magazine. It's a magazine outlining the events and activities for the various December in GH. So what is happening is that these magazines will be distributed at the various events and activities that will take place in December. Some started even in November. So what happens is that when people flock at the various events and activities, it is being shared there. You have a copy. It is free of charge because it's being paid for, and you have a lot of information into there. What to do and what you expect, the various events and activities. A lot of tourism information is in there, and I hope that most people would purchase it, and then most people will go in for it when they go for the event. It is not for sale. You are not purchasing it. And then also what the Tourism Authority has done is to involve event organizers and the event companies that are organizing the various events and activities. So if you look at
there's a lot.
Yes, if you look at the event and activities, November we had Angwamo Festival. Angwamo Festival is a rice festival where you had a lot of rice dishes being prepared out there, right? And then Decor Sign Expo. Decor Sign Expo was an exterior and interior decor expo. It taught a lot of people about our interior and exterior. And then most of the items used for most of the decor that were showcased there were local. Yes. So you realize that one of the mandates of the Ghana Tourism Authority is to promote made in Ghana products. We have to promote it and make sure that it gets to our hearts as a people. I am a Pan-Africanist, so I believe in the fact that we as a people should eat, drink and do whatever Ghanaian and whatever African. So that is why we have the See Ghana, Eat Ghana, Wear Ghana and Feel Ghana agenda and initiative, which is helping a lot to put Ghana on the international stage, because our culture and heritage, that is our selling point as a people. Culture, we say, is the foundation of every economy.
Right.
If your culture is dead, you are dead. So we don't want to die. We want our culture to be alive. As a people, we must cherish what we have as a people. And then also, November 20th, we had Rhythms on the Runway.
Exactly.
Yes, it was more or less a fashion, music and dance show. Excellent show. It went so well. It gave the opportunity for our local designers to showcase what we have. They showcased what we have as a people. Like I mentioned, what we wear is very important to us. What we eat what the music we listen to. There were a lot of local music that were on display. We had a lot of local musicians there. We had
some plus size models passing through as well. Yeah, there was.
I think were you there?
I wasn't there.
It looks like you were there. You saw
excess of it, right? But listen, there's more. Like the conversation.